Welcome back to Dancing with the Stars. The results so far tonight on our 200th show celebration, we've revealed that 3 couples are safe. Kyle and Lacey, Rick and Cheryl, and Bristol and Mark are anxiously awaiting the final results, knowing that any one of them could have danced their last dance.
As the stars of the past 10 seasons know all too well, if you've made it this far in the competition, right about now is when the stress really starts to kick in. Here's what our current competitors had to say about that.
Everything about this show is stressful, but it's about how you handle it that determines whether you will thrive under pressure or fail.
Stress is my biggest competition because I have to look at it dead in the face and not become it.
8 and 1.
Okay, just be a little more patient with me right now. It's a lot of steps.
It is a motivating ingredient for me. I recognize it well. It's what I lived in as a professional athlete. It helps me stay focused. Keeps me in the zone.
You have this time limit before you're live in front of 22 million people to learn something, perfect it, and perform it.
You can get to the point where stress takes over. And I think that's when it becomes a negative, where you start thinking too much, everything starts moving too fast, you start worrying about what could go wrong instead of using that stress to focus on what will go right.
Right before I go out on stage, I just tell myself to be calm and take deep breaths.
Sometimes when stress gets too overwhelming for me, I think about my family, how they are going to love me no matter if I miss a step, if I fall, if I don't perform well. I know that they're going to be there for me, and that calms me down.
My natural tendency is to not walk away and just push through. And what I need to do more is take a time out, take some breaths, reground myself, and assess the situation.
When it comes to stress levels, I'll tell you what, I would take NBA Game 7 on the free throw line with everything on the line over having to go out and dance for a minute and 40 seconds on the dance floor.
In a competition like this, you have to manage stress the right way. Otherwise, it could destroy you on the floor.
I'm learning a lot about myself, and I'm learning how to handle the stress and turn it around into a positive thing.
I finally realized after week 6 that stress is not going anywhere. So you better get a relationship with it.
There's no question it could put you into shutdown mode. And there's no room in the competition right now for shutdown mode.
Competitors deal with stress. Champions conquer stress. And that's what it's going to take to win this competition.
Well said, Kyle. Kyle and Lacey, Rick and Cheryl, and Bristol and Mark await their fate. One of them will be going home.